Hiya, so I'm just prepping some toast. I don't know whether I'm going to get to weigh in today. Depends on how things go, whether I get time. And so I thought I'll weigh myself on my own scales just to see how I'm doing. 10 stone 12.2, which is up a little bit. So I'm a bit like, oh, that seems odd, but I'm not gonna worry about it, obviously, and I'm not gonna do anything drastic about it. I am aware that I'm not super conscious of my third speed food on every plate, but over time I've just kind of made sure that my ingredients include the speed food so that they're naturally in what I'm making. So the curry has lots of, the curry has lots of onions, it has mushrooms, it has mixed veg which has got cauliflower in it, and got courgette. So I know that when I make a curry it will just naturally have the speed, so I'm not going to worry too much. I know it's just a natural process. I think keep an eye on it. If by next week I'm 10 stone 13 or over time, then I'll really be aware, but I'm not going to worry myself unduly. Just to, you know, I don't really like feeling like, oh my god, if I, what happens if I do this? Well, I don't really like that feeling, so I'm just going to let it ride over me. Hopefully I might get a chance later to go and do a measure, to go and do a weigh-in. But if not, then I'm just going to miss a week and then go back again after half term. I'm not going to worry myself too much. Worry's never a good thing. Put the bits of toast in. So yeah, we've got all dressed ready to go for a run. We're just going to have some breakfast, a little digest, and then we'll pop out. So I'll let you know. We'll have some breakfast. They're hoping to have 2 slices of wholemeal toast with peanut butter and banana, and then the other one being Marmite. I'm going to try and up my B12 and going to try and use a bit more walnuts for the omega-3s. I think this has got omega-3 in it anyway. I don't know, it doesn't say, the Superseed mix has got flax, has got linseed in, so it should have omega-3s in it. I think it's weird, it says daily intake of chia seed, I think, should not exceed 15 grams. I don't know why that is, but that's what it is. So if anyone knows where that is, that would be useful to know. So yeah, I thought about introducing a few more walnuts in my diet again, and I can't remember how many walnut halves. I think it's 5 walnut halves you can have, Healthy Extra B, but I'll have to check again. And also, yeah, so I'd like to bring some walnuts into my diet, and I'd like to bring some more Marmite. So I'm trying to have a slice of toast with some Marmite on as a more regular thing, just to upbuild B12. Yeah, alright then. I'll do a video when I've made my toast. See you in a bit. Thank you. Hello. So I am just having some breakfast now. I've got 12 grams on here because I was making the kiddies peanut butter toast and I licked the knife and I don't know how many grams was on there. So I'm guessing kind of, I've sort of done 3 grams of that, 12 grams of this, so 15 grams of, it's not ideal practice, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. 15 grams peanut butter, which is 4.5 sins. 5 grams of margarine, which is 1.5 sins, so this together is 6 sins, plus banana and apple, because I forgot, of course, in really probably a bit of speed with this meal, otherwise it's going to be a little bit free food heavy. So I've wanted banana obviously as well, so I've put banana and apple on the toast, on my peanut butter toast. And then obviously I've got one of the extra because they're 2 400-gram pieces of bread. And then I've also got a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. So I'm going to eat this and then we're going to go for a run. See you in a bit. Hiya, so I'm just about to make some cooked breakfast. A little bit stressful today. I've had for breakfast, I've had half a banana. I feel a little bit calmer now. I'm very hungry, so I'm okay nowadays though, because I know I can just kind of plough on through. I'm making some food, so I'll be fine. In a bit I might make myself a hot drink while I make the food, but yeah, basically I'm going to make some good breakfast. Okay, see you in a bit when I made it. Bye! Hello, I'm just going to have a couple of grapes, I think. I'm feeling pretty whacked out now, so I'm going to have some grapes. See you in a bit.
I think it's going to be really happy so it doesn't have to.
Hiya, I'm just going to show you what I made for dinners. Oh my god. I've got, let's sweep it so it's the right way around. I've got new potatoes, sort of sauteed new potatoes. I've got tomatoes, I've got mushrooms, I've got 2 Cumberland styles vegetarian Sainsbury's sausages for 1 cent each, and I'm going to add some baked beans. I was going to have another go with the haricot and chopped tomatoes, but I'm done in, so I'm just going to put them together with that and then eat some food. Alright, see you in a bit, bye! Hiya, getting tired and a bit groggy and a bit lost, but I've had some grapes, I've had some mango, and I've had some this it was called kaki and kaki fruit in Sainsbury's, but I'm pretty sure that's a Sharon fruit, like a persimmon. So I've had those, but all those things are free foods, not speed foods.
Done.
Good boy.
I am done.
You ready? So they're all free foods, not speed foods. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. But I'm going to make a hot drink for myself next. I'm going to make some tea. So see you in a bit. Hey, yeah, so I've just had
the room for the background?
Yeah, it is, yeah. So I've just had some melon and some water. So yeah, just having some mango around the stone, just chopped over half up for the kiddies. Hiya, so kiddies are in bed. I'm putting together the washing machine stuff. I've got a load to put across. Just had a couple of handfuls, or well, no, not a couple of handfuls, 1 handful of lemon wild chips. That's to go with the cannelloni. Today was tough, not food wise really, because I'm quite comfortable making a choice that I don't eat certain foods, and I'm alright with that. But tough mentally. It's half term, and I can really tell why I used to struggle a lot with binge eating and overeating and comfort eating when the kiddies were small. I think it's like so today, for instance, would normally be, in term time, would be a day off in terms of we don't open the shop, and we also it's a day where I go to Slimming World, and I cycle up to Slimming World, and I go to the library, and then then we come back, and then I have a run, then I come back, and then we have a run, and then we have a cooked breakfast, so it's a very, 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 it's a freedom day. It feels like freedom, it feels almost like back when I was at college or something like that. It's a nice day. So today was tough because it's Monday, but it entirely wasn't like that, if you know what I mean. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world. I know people have it tougher than I do, but I struggle when I don't have a lot of input in, and I struggle when I don't feel like I've got a lot of time to myself, and struggle when I don't feel like I've got control of my own actions. I'm kind of swirled around by the needs of others. Obviously my little children are only, they're older now, so they're only 9 and 5. I mean, they are 9 and 5 now, so it's not like they're little babies anymore. But I can really tell that it must have been extremely hard for me when they were tiny, because it would have been magnified by about 400 times or something. So I can totally and utterly understand why I would have binge eaten and comfort eaten and just find any, because it would have been day in, day out. There wouldn't have been any break time, so feel a bit bad for my past self in a way. So it's not been too bad. I haven't really I obviously haven't sort of eaten anything that I didn't really want to eat. I haven't kind of binged on sugar or like done anything like that really. I've got myself some fruit, and I enjoyed having fruit. But I haven't really kind of overeaten. I've had lots of thoughts of wanting to overeat. I've had lots of thoughts of wanting to have something, just anything. I didn't really have a very good picture in my mind of what I wanted, so I knew it was quite craving based, kind of based on trying to find something that was going to solve my problem, as it were. I didn't really know what problem I had, apart from I just felt very trapped and kind of low. I suppose it's been just because we kind of broke up on Friday. It's been Saturday, Sunday, now it's Monday, so it's been kind of 4 days. My mum and dad looking after the kids tomorrow, and I'm going to go back to work tomorrow for the day. Then I'll have them on Wednesday, then they go back to my mum and dad's on Thursday, and I'll go back to work for the day. So we've got an element of routine there, so I think that'll work pretty well. It's just these times are tough. Not as tough as they ever used to be, but still a little bit mentally taxing, I suppose, because of the habits are still ingrained in there, they're still accessible. So it's more dealing with mental issues than kind of eating issues, really, if that makes sense. More dealing with the way my brain's working and being stuck in a brain that's getting a little bit depressed and a little bit fed up, a little bit trapped. But anyway, there's some depressive thoughts for everybody. This evening I'm going to have some cannelloni. I made some for tomorrow, so I've got some bit of leftovers in that, so I'm going to have some of that. I was thinking about having like a chip and tomato sandwich, but I don't really want to use my other healthy extra for bread. I had some bread this morning. I kind of gave away, I was going to have a piece of toast with my cooked breakfast, but I thought I'll just give it to my daughter to have beans on toast with, so I'll just give her my piece of toast, because I quite like, I brought myself some prunes. Actually, I'll just grab them quickly. I got some walnuts and some, I don't know, I just really fancy, I've really been enjoying dried fruits. And I didn't have any soft apricots left, so I got some of those. And got some dates. These dates are like 3.5 cents for 25 grams, so I was getting my measuring thing out. I've got some soft prunes. Can't remember how much prunes are. I think I think it was like 2 cents for 25 grams, but I'll check again. Got some prunes, some soft prunes, and some got some walnuts. I think these are 5 halves of them for Healthy Extra, but again I'll check for those. And so I quite fancy having some of that. I've got 8. I've used up 8 sins so far, so I've got 7 sins left to use, and I've got 1 Healthy Extra to use. So I think I'd quite like to do that. So that's why I don't really want a chip sandwich, because I would like to have those other stuff. So I think I'm going to have some cannelloni. That's got some mozzarella in it, so it'll be my Healthy Extra A, one of my Healthy Extra A's, and there will be I would have used the other one with almond milk. Okay, I'm just going to finish putting this last bit in, and I will see you in a little bit. Lots of love. See you in a bit. Bye. Hello. I am going to sit down to my cannelloni. I don't have any chips with it because there wasn't quite enough chips to go round with the 2 meals tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to chips with my cannelloni tomorrow. So instead I've got just some tomatoes that I've put there with it. So it's a plate of food. That's pretty good food. I'm going to, after this, I'm going to put my apron on, do some washing up, and then I'm going to make a chilli. I'm going to make a chilli tonight, because I forgot, of course, when I get back from work tomorrow, because I pick up the kids at 6, and so it's like we're down doing dinner. So I'm going to make the chilli tonight. I'm going to prep it and put it together in containers so that my partner can have his chilli and rice when he gets home. So he gets home before me, because he comes straight home, and then I come home once I get the kiddies. So he can have his chilli and rice and hummus when he gets back, and then I can have my chilli and rice and hummus when I get back from picking up the kids, if I want to. I don't have to eat it there, and then I can eat it later if I want to. And that'll just, if I know it might make me quite late to bed, but I think I'm going to appreciate having done it now. It doesn't take very long to make a chilli. It's kind of just veg and spice. So if I make it now, while I'm washing up, I can kind of prep the ingredients to kind of wash up and get the jobs done. Then that'll mean that I've got some food for tomorrow night already prepped, and I'll do the same for the Wednesday. I'll make it, because the Wednesdays I make pasta on a Wednesday, but then also I make a curry at the same time. Then that'll be the Thursday evening meal dealt with as well. So because I don't have any, normally during the term time I make food. I'll get back from picking up the kids and I'm here at 5, so I can make some food by 6, and that's reasonably easy. But during these days it's harder because I'm there full time at the shop. So I'm going to do that. It might end up being another late one, but I appreciate it more, being able to do these things. And I do have a little bit more energy nowadays. Now I'm not doing the sugar stuff, I feel a little bit more like I've got more endurance, so I think I'll be fine. And I should probably watch Tess and Jane Day while I'm doing it. You guys can keep me going. Okay then, I will I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Yeah, it's really yummy, really satisfying, really tasty. I'm just having kind of a couple of handfuls of grapes from the little grape bowl. A little bit after, so I'm going to make myself a hot drink, put my apron on and get cooking. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hello, my partner's just popped down and made me a hot drink, so I'm having a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, just to let you know. I'm just working my way through Jane Day's older videos. Just listen to while I'm cooking the food. See you in a bit, bye. Yeah, so I am pretty much done. I've made some chilli and rice for tomorrow. I've got my little pots where I don't have quite enough pots yet. One little pot here, so I'll portion out some basically I'll portion out some little dinners. This is for after work, so I'm sure I can find another container, put them in. I've done some washing up, nearly there now, just last bits, pretty much done in, so sort of, no, I'm not done in actually, not too bad, I'm pretty much done, that's what I mean to say. So I don't have very much left to do for, we're going to put that carton in the soak, so that's meant to be clean, ready for putting the recycling. I don't know whether I feel very hungry. I don't think I'll have any more food this evening, probably now, so I'll probably be up to bed in the next sort of 10 minutes or so, just to portion out the food. I've prepared my breakfast for tomorrow. I've put together porridge like I did the other day. So this is 1 healthy extra and 4 sins, with 1.5 sins of like the seed mix and 2.5 sins of sultanas. I'm thinking about it'd be quite nice to put in some prunes or apricots or something like that in the future, but sultanas are so easy just to put in, and you know, and they don't have to chop them up or anything. But in the morning I shall chop up an apple to put in there, because I am trying to be a little bit more aware of making sure I have speed food with every meal. Not in a, I sort of need it to be natural, not be unnatural. I need it to work, but I'm just trying to do that a bit more. Just to try and help me get it right, I suppose. So that, I think that'll leave me on the sins I've had and my healthy. I think I've just had 1A, 1B. I've had 8 sins today, and I think that's plenty enough for me for one day. I'll probably have some, probably have some water as I go up. But I think other than that, that's pretty much me done. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Lots of love. Thanks so much for all your support. Makes such a big difference to me, especially on the harder days. My brain is kind of with you, if you know what I mean, so I don't feel like I'm by myself kind of struggling through stuff. I'm thinking about you guys and thinking about what thinking about us all doing it together, so it does make a big difference to me. It makes me feel like I'm part of a group that does Slimming World, and so therefore I'm playing my part in it, and it helps. It does help me think from day to day, as to not out of like guilt or anything, and not out of like worry or anything like that, but literally like out of I want to look after myself, and out of a desire to really get to grips with living the way I'm living now forever, and appreciate the support. I'm way too tired, so I'm going to go to bed. Lots of love, guys. See you soon. Bye.